Boys are getting to see how they make bags of feed. Is that cool? Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fan. Thanks for stopping by. And here goes old Ranger on his bike. He wanted to show you guys his manual. Was that a good one? All right, he wants to do it again because he wants to get it right. So while he gets warmed up to do it again, I'm going to tell you guys we have a little bit of a problem. I dealt with it before church. I got home and the problem got much, much worse. And I went out to ready to go show you that. Go ahead, Ranger. And Ranger's going to help me take care of the problem. That's why he's out here. Ransom is not. Whoa! So Ranger's working on manualing, which some of you may know as a wheelie. That's what we called it when we were kids. But it's bright, it's sunny, it finally warmed up a little bit. And like I said, we got to go take care of a problem. Has to do with the cattle and being somewhere that they're not supposed to be. We'll show you all about it in just a second. But Ranger's got a bike. Ransom's got a bike. They also asked for new bikes for Christmas. So what's Dad gonna do? How's Dad gonna be able to keep up with these boys? Well, I've got something I'm gonna show you right now. It's almost Christmas morning, and if you know my boys, you know that they asked for new bikes for Christmas. Mountain bikes to be specific, and Dad wants to go along too, and I want to be able to keep up without any problems. So today, I want to show you my brand new e-bike. This is the Highboy P6 electric bike. It has 4-inch fat tires, meaning that if we go down into the trails, I'm not going to have any problems going through the rough spots, and those tires will give me a smoother ride. Also, it has front suspension, has disc brakes on the front and the back. It has a headlight. Let me turn it on real quick, show you guys the headlight. Right there, I've done the placement so it'll be lighting up the road at night. Has a little horn there for safety. So I'm gonna get these tires aired up to where I like them, just about 20 pounds, and I'm gonna head out on the road, show you guys how it does and how it performs, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. The Highboy P6 electric bike comes with a high-step frame that offers superior load-bearing capacity and enhanced durability. Built with 6061 aluminum alloy, it ensures a sturdy and reliable structure for all your rides. And with a 750-watt motor, a top speed of 28 miles per hour, this bike offers powerful performance and long-lasting battery life. The UL-certified battery ensures reliability and safety, making it an excellent choice for outdoor adventures. And the 26 by 4-inch fat tires makes it easy to conquer various terrains, including mountains, gravel, beaches, and snow. Whether for daily commuting or weekend off-road adventures, this versatile bike meets all your needs. It can also function as a regular bike, making it an ideal choice for fitness enthusiasts who want to improve both mental and physical well-being. The removable battery frees you from the hassle of searching for charging stations. Unlike e-mopeds, you can easily detach the battery and bring it indoors. So after my first ride, my first thoughts, this thing is awesome. It performed awesome out on the trail, very responsive. The big tires make you a nice ride. The suspension, I got it dialed in for my weight, and I will have no issues keeping up with the boys. So if you guys are interested in the Highboy P6 fat tire electric bike, check out my link. It's going to be down in the description. This is an awesome bike. It'll be a great way to ride into the new year. Well, we just got back home from church and we have a problem that started before we even left and went to church. Let me show you what it is. Cows in the sheep pen. So this morning we had one cow in there. She had pushed her way through the fence. The wind's not helping, pushing it halfway down. Well, she pushed her way through the fence, and I guess she told 3 or 4 of her buddies that it was time to go eat. So she just walked across it without a problem. I wasn't videoing, I was working on this. But I'm afraid they're gonna get hung up in it, and there's gonna be a bigger problem out here. So I went ahead and opened it up on the end, and I'm gonna set this up, try to keep them from at least walking over it, because I think that's where the problem's going to be, is if they go to walk over it and get hung up. So I definitely didn't plan on doing this today, but I don't think there's any hope now. I think I need to go ahead and take all of this Premier One fencing down. The wind is just knocking it down. and it's not working, so I'm going to take it down for the season. We'll see if we end up using it next year or not. We'll just have to see. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a little bit nervous because my truck has turned into a completely self-driving truck. Turn the wheel the other way, Toyota. And as you guys know, we're going to be having a driver soon on the place. He's a teenager, and today, the Toyota is learning how to self-drive and hook up to a pickup trailer, So let's see how this goes. Slow and steady wins the race, just like on the tortoise and the hare. Come on back. You're doing good. Just keep it straight. Slow, slow. There you go. Keep coming. You're doing good. Keep coming. You're doing good. Okay, now I'm going to slow. Hit the brake. I'm showing you how far you are from the trailer, okay? This is how far. Now I need you to cut your wheel that way, Toyota. There you go, like there. Okay, ease back, real slow. Wait. Now I'm going to have you come back 2 inches, okay? Okay, come on. Okay, now keep your foot on the brake, Toyota. So you guys see my Toyota is obviously self-driving. We do not have a licensed driver that's old enough to be driving our Toyota pickup. So self-driving it is. You know, Tesla thought they had it figured out. Well, guess what? I've got it figured out. Hey, I didn't say to talk to me, Toyota. Toyota's honking. Okay, go ahead and put it in park. Obviously, you guys know I'm having a little bit of fun, but on YouTube, we certainly try to raise up our children the way that we think they should be raised, and doesn't always align with the exact letter of the law. But whenever you're on private land, it gets a little gray, and we err on the side of caution. So not necessarily going to show you everything, but you know what's going on. A little bit tight right here, but that's how you learn. You do things that aren't necessarily completely easy, and eventually you get it. All right, as you guys can see, I've been demoted to the trailer and riding on the trailer. But in the long run, a demotion is really a promotion, because eventually, if I need something from Walmart or need something from Tractor Supply, I'm going to have a driver that can just run over and get it for me, right? So that's going to be promotion in the long run. So what I'm really worried about is one of these cows getting in here and taking off with the fence. So what we're going to try to do is go ahead and get it all picked up and cleaned up right now. A little more, Toyota. Keep going. Keep going. I want the back of the trailer with the corner. Right there. That'll work. So we do need to unload these panels, but I figure we better get this done first before one of these baby calves gets caught up in it or something. Hey, go on down there with that other cow. No, the fence is off and disconnected. Please get through there. All right, she gets through there. So they're walking through it pretty good without actually getting hung up, but let's go down here, Ranger. We'll go ahead and pick this up. So I don't know if I'll get to this by this year, but I really want to do away with this fence. It's just not as good for sheep as it is for chickens. Hey, Mama. Can you go somewhere else, please? She's like, what are we doing here? I thought we were going to be friends. Okay. Easy, easy. Good girl. Good job. You know the drill, right? Ranger's helped me with this about 100 times, so he knows. I do this part. It gets kind of heavy at the end, and he picks them up out of the ground or gets them ready for me. But teamwork really does make the dream work on this. So one of the hardest things to master is backing a trailer, especially a bumper pull. because it's counterintuitive, I guess you would say. So I'm trying to teach Ranger a little bit about backing. He's going to practice later. I mean, the Toyota is going to practice. The self-driving Toyota is going to practice. Right, Ranger? The self-driving Toyota is going to practice in the field, in open field. But I wanted to show him what we're doing right here. So I'll show you guys the reverse. And I'm going to tell him as we do it. So I want to keep this trailer straight. So as we're backing up, if it starts to go one way or the other, I turn the wheel the opposite way. Almost there. Done. And remember, objects in your mirror may be closer than they appear. So we've got back here, we're going to unload these panels. They're going to be in the middle of our lot here. We're going to use them later on to split this up. So what we're going to do is we're going to have one big pin, and then we're going to have two smaller pins, one leading into the corral and one to keep animals under that shed. We're going to take it right over here by that gray panel. So we got all the panels unloaded. That will be on a different video though. We'll catch up with you probably when we work all the new cows in the new chute over there. So we'll give it a little bit. But right now we got to finish taking down fence. Poor Xena has no clue what's going on. She's never seen a self-driving Toyota before. I know, Xena. It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing, baby. But it's a good thing, okay? It's a good thing. Poor girl, her sheep aren't very happy either because they're stuck in this small pen. But really, all they have to do is eat hay now anyway. There wasn't very much grass out here. I would have liked for them to keep being able to graze it, but just not in the cards this time. Oh, here comes Ranger. Who are you racing? All right. So we got the fence down to the very end, and Ranger just found one of the best uses for modern technology. I actually had to do this the other day. Want to show them, Ranger? It's a charging cable for an iPhone. All right, we've got all the fence down so you can see the cows can have their way with the hay that I threw in there for the sheep. Okay, so see how it's going the wrong way? Now cut your steering wheel that direction. Yeah, cut it that way. Okay, now slowly go back and see what your trailer does. Okay, now straighten the wheel up and go ease on back. Okay, now straighten the wheel. There you go. Okay, now turn it. Oh, see how? It's always going to do that. That's just what trailers do. Now turn your wheel the other way. You have to counterbalance it. No matter what the trailer's doing, you have to counter it. Shelby, you are awfully trusting of trailer backer, self-driving Toyota in training. All right, now turn your wheel the other way. There you go. Now keep turning it back and forth. There you go. Yep, there you go. Now get back up. All right, I think we might have us a trailer backer. We're going to take a few more lessons, but he's doing awesome. All right, there goes Stoke living. So he's grabbed a few cones for concrete. Derek's building an off-grid cabin up on the hill. Him and his dad are going to right now set up some forms so they can be starting to pour concrete. So it's really exciting. If you guys are not subscribed to Stoke Living, go check him out. He's a great friend of mine. We've known each other for many, many years, ever since grade school. So I guess that's probably over 30 years now that we've been friends. He's a great guy, great family, and a great YouTube channel. So go check him out. So this is the next day, and we are not on the farm anymore, are we, Ransom? What are we getting?
Haircuts.
Haircuts. Got to have haircuts for Christmas. Getting a little bit long, a little bit shaggy. Ranger says he's going to get his haircut too. But Ransom, where are we going after this? There's a little hint behind us right now.
Feed store.
The feed store. So we're going to go fill up on feed. We have emptied the feed bin from the steers feed, and now we're going to get range cubes to feed all the cows. So we're gonna go get probably 3,000 pounds of range cubes. We'll kind of stock up for the winter after we get haircuts. So let's see how these haircuts look. So we got out of the haircut place. Ranger's trying to dunk on me, not happening. Let's see your haircut. Ranger likes it kind of long on the top. Ransom, let's see yours. He likes it short on the sides. Ransom's look sharp, looking good, boys. All right, we made it to our next stop on this pre-Christmas trip. Stillwater Milling in Claremore, Oklahoma. You guys ready to get some feed? Yeah. Who's seen this happen before?
Me.
You been here, Ranger?
Yeah.
All right, Ransom, have you been here?
No.
I don't think they've been here. So we used to go over there to get 4-way, but now to get range cubes, you actually go right over here. So we're gonna pull in and get some feed. All right, Ransom said he wants to get out. He wants to see how this works. So you pull under the big bin, you walk in here, Ransom, and they'll get a weight. Ransom, they'll get a weight right here. Right now our truck weighs 8,340. The boys are getting to see how they make bags of feed. Is that cool?
Yeah.
They do it all right there. Bag it up. So we just finished up and we got, let's see, 3,360 pounds of 20% range cubes. That will keep our cows fed probably at least into March, April. You guys saw how they bag up the feed, that process. They bag it all up right here and everything. And we save about $1 a bag. So for every ton, I think that's 40 bags. So we saved $40 at least on per ton. So we save probably $60 to $80. Well, if you do this enough times, eventually the feed buggy will pay for itself. So. All right, we paid for our feed. Ranger got a new coat.
Yeah.
He wanted something kind of thin, but still warm.
I need food.
And Ransom did pick out a toy. He got a little Longhorn. So now, head back to the home. We got to do chores for the day and make sure everything's done because tomorrow is Christmas Eve and we've got to go to Nana's house and Papa's house to open Christmas presents, right? Tomorrow? Tomorrow morning we'll have a Christmas breakfast. Boys having their antics, but one good thing, gas is coming down, $2.43. So that always helps whenever you're filling up. So while we were gone, Mom got the house all spick and span, didn't she? It looks really good. And what did Papa bring by?
Rabbits.
Wild rabbits?
Yeah.
You ready to try some this evening for supper?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've got the wild rabbit expert over here.
I don't know about that.
Cleaning them in the sink, Cassie.
Just cleaning them up, getting them ready to grill.
All right, so we spared you the cleaning details and any of that stuff because YouTube probably wouldn't like it. But wild rabbit is a good meal, and it's rabbit season. Cassie's dad has beagles and runs them, so we'll see what it tastes like in a little bit. All right, Ranger wants some dirt to build dirt jumps, right?
Yeah.
But until I get that up here, he's been practicing basketball. Pretty good most of the time.
Out here in Oklahoma where the skies stretch wide, we're raising up our family with a whole lot of pride. 60 acres of land, that's where we roam. With cattle and chickens, this farm is our home. Through the ups and downs, we've chosen this life. With love, faith, and hard work, we push through the strife. Foster care and adoption, our hearts open wide. God's got his plan and he's always our guide. We're the Walker Farm fam, living free on the land we've been blessed with, just you and me. Debt-free living, teaching others the way. Every other day we got something to say. So come along, subscribe and see. God bless this life, this farm, this family. Beef cattle grazing, pigs in the pen, meat, rabbits and quail, we'll do it all again. The garden grows plenty, enough to share. With each passing season, we're growing with care. Full-time work, full-time farm, but we wouldn't trade it for any kind of charm. Outdoors and sports, the kids run free. We're building a future for all to see. We're the Walker Farm fam, living free on the land we've been blessed with, just you and me. Debt-free living, teaching others the way. Every other day we got something to say. So come along, subscribe and see. God bless this life, this farm, this family. We teach financial peace year after year, helping folks find freedom, leaving behind the fear. Faith, family, and farming are our way. With God on our side, we'll never stray. We're the Walker Farm fam, living free on the land we've been blessed with, just you and me. Debt-free living, teaching others the way. Every other day we got something to say. So come along, subscribe and see. God bless this life, this farm, this family. Yeah, we're the Walker Farm fam. God bless this life, this family, this land. Yeah.
These guys are super happy to be getting fresh hay, and they should be good. This is probably good until Christmas Day now. A couple days till Christmas. Rowdy, he thinks he owns these bales. As soon as one gets rolled out, he is right on top of it, ready to go. I really don't want it to sit here and rot though. I want it to be rolled out. I want to avoid piles. I think I just left that one in a pile. I'd rather have it rolled out, so the idea is when winter's over, this whole ground will have a good layer of hay on it, Xena. That'll be good for it. So I hauled some dirt up, but the boys said this is going to be a lot of work, and I said, yep, it'll be worth it when you're finished. Good job, Ranger. So we're doing stuff for the boys. What about Mazzy? People's going to say, what's Mazzy doing? Well, right now, Mazzy's inside. She helped Cassie out today as far as cleaning up and stuff. But yesterday, she was able to sing her song. Some of you may have heard it on our last video at the recital. She was able to sing the same song at church. But this time, she got to have a microphone. You can hear her a little bit better in the song that she sung at church. So I'll play that for you right now.
One small child in a land of 1,000. One small dream of a Savior tonight. See him lying a cradle beneath them. See him smiling in the storm. One small child in a land of 1,000. One small
So I'm going to try to show you guys cooking some of that wild rabbit in a little bit, but I will bring you along for just a few of the chores. Today I think we're going to do the cows and the donkeys first. So that means the sheep are going to be over here begging, but maybe since I'm wearing this mic, you won't be listening to them as much as I will. I'll be over there. You just got a fresh bale of hay, girls. So let's get Minnie. So I'm going to try to separate him today right from the beginning. Jingles is wanting fed. I just fed you, Mr. Jingles. I promise you, you have food sitting right there. There you go. He found it. He was kind of like, where's my food at? Where's my food? Come on, girls. Come on, babies. Hey, stay away from that tripod. So we've had a lot of questions about what are all these numbers on their backs? People wondering, why is there a bunch of numbers on their backs? Well, whenever they went through and were preg checked and checked for their age, they put 2 numbers on their back. So let's say, for instance, this cow right here, actually there's 3 numbers. 7715 is the yellow number. That's her identification number when they sold her. Then there's a number on the left, which is a 1. That means she's 1 year old. And there's a number 4 on her back, which means she's 4 months bred. So the ear tags don't really mean anything to the cell barn right here, number 7756. 1-year-old, 4 months bred, same thing. But you can see those range cubes we bought, they can be fed on the ground just fine, or they can be fed in a feeder, and they're actually designed, they're 3/4 of an inch, they're designed to be fed on the ground. So in just a couple of days, probably maybe the day after Christmas or sometime soon, we will get the cows up. I'm gonna put them in the lot. I'm gonna run them through here, through the Lakeland E-Series head gate. I'm gonna take all those tags off of their backs, and then I'm going to put some wormer down their backs. So ivermectin, pour on wormer. So all of them will be, at that point, wormed for the year, and they've already been vaccinated, so they're good to go there. Let's check in on the sheep real quick. Zena says, please don't touch my sheep, they're mine. But I like to come in here. Now that it's winter time, a lot of this wool can be deceiving. So feel their bones and make sure their bellies are full, and they are. This guy's got a big old belly. Zena really doesn't like it. I want to leave him alone though. This girl right here gets real nervous. She'll try to run through a wall if you mess with her. Oh, Olive. All right, everybody looks good. So I can't wait until we get to combine the herds a couple days and we get all 14 of the ladies out here at once. It'll be a lot easier to feed them and take care of them just one at a time, one group at a time, I should say. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them. So you can see, like I said, these range cubes are intended to be fed on the ground, hence the name range cube. They can eat them right off the ground with no problem, and literally thousands and thousands and probably 100,000 head of cattle, hundreds of thousands of head of cattle are being fed. And even the calves, they catch on pretty quick. So it doesn't take them long. They start getting in there as soon as they are big enough and start eating too. So. All right, we're ready to catch back up with Cass and the rabbit. Yep. Wascally Wabbit.
Got them cleaned up, washed up. There's only one that we were able to keep, like the whole body. So sometimes when you use buckshot, it messes up quite a bit of the meat. But I was able to cut off the front legs, back legs, and things like that. It was just kind of the body. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you piece it up like you do chicken, where you have like breast, thigh, legs, different things.
Yeah, but there was one, we'll do the whole body so we can see how we like that, and then the rest are all front legs and back legs. So we're going to try this honey barbecue rub. It's for pork and chicken. Should work for this too. Sprinkle a little bit all over. And then, can't ever go wrong with some Lowry's seasoned salt.
That good.
Yep. Probably a little more in these over here. Branson's been really wanting to help.
Yeah, you can't really over season the meat. I mean, I guess you could if it was like hot or something, but good salt, good barbecue seasoning, and try not to overcook it, but make sure it's good and done when we cook. Wild rabbit will not be as tender.
Yeah, it'll be a little tougher, have a little bit gamier taste, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll let this set for a little bit, and then some people fry it, some people make dumplings, just different things. But hang on, bub. I really want to put it on the Traeger and see how that goes.
Okay, so we're going to try it on the Traeger. But a lot of times, if you have an older rabbit or squirrels and they're a little older, different animals, kind of braising them or cooking them with some kind of liquid does usually make them a little bit more tender, just because it's low and slow. But we're going to give this a try.
Yep.
All right, there's the Wascally Wabbit. Why do I say that every time? We're going to do the big one first because it's going to be hard to place around if we don't. Oh, there we go. Then we'll just take these pieces. You have to watch the outside edges. It'll get done or burned fast out here. But on the inside, it usually does okay. So. All right, so there is the rabbit. We're gonna let it cook, get some temperature in a little bit, and see how it goes. Your dog Bella is torn up anything and everything possible. Cassie.
My dog Bella?
Yeah, you heard me.
Bella is yours.
You heard me. I said your dog Bella. When she behaves well, she's my dog. Otherwise, she's your dog.
Shelby's always mine though.
Because she always behaves.
But you always say she's mine. Not mine.
Lots and lots of wild rabbit.
Well, I already enjoyed one, if that tells you anything.
So these little legs get finished first. So we let this other cook to 160 degrees. Took probably 45 minutes or maybe 55, but somewhere along in there it got finished, and now it needs to cool down a little bit. But what do you think, Cassie? Did you like the seasoning?
Tastes like chicken.
So it does have a really good flavor. There's just not a lot of meat on the little legs, but we'll get more meat off the bigger pieces. Cassie's, is it hot? Is it too hot?
Not spicy, but straight off the grill hot.
All right. Well, we're going to eat. Ransom tried it. He said he liked it. They're watching a movie now. It's Christmas time, Christmas movies. But don't forget, if you are interested in the Highboy P6 electric fat tire bike, that thing is awesome. I'm going to leave the link down in the description. You guys go check it out. We hope you have a very Merry Christmas from our family to yours.
Love you guys.